Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today we're going to be doing something fun. So there's a thing called Yugioh Card Maker that you can make your own cards, and let's get right into it. So first off, I have a lot of Duel Master cards in my profile for images, so I'm going to be using one of them for this card. So the first thing that I want to do is actually randomize the name of the card. And to do this, we just go to this behindthename.com/randomizer, and what I do is just select a lot of random stuff. And then I do ×5 for the name and then generate. So what do we want? What I do is take two pieces from the cards. So we have Chazael, and we're going to add the lovely Tavescot to it. So this is the name of the card. And then after that, what we're going to do, we are going to go into the card type and what type of card it is. So spells and traps have a 2x multiplier of getting picked, and let's see what we can get. We're getting a XYZ pendulum. So what we do, we go to the XYZ and scroll down to the pendulum. And that's that. Then we go to the attribute and let's see what attribute we get. It's everything, and also divine is a 2.5% chance, and we roll a dark. So we get a dark on this, and let's continue. So we're going to need the monster type, and divine beast is a also 2.5% chance because that is a very special type, and we get a warrior, which is actually very fitting. So we have the warrior I put that in the image, which you're not supposed to put it in. So choose file. Yeah, just be very careful. So we have a warrior, XYZ, pendulum. And then after that, let's get to we just did that. So we go to, I'm going to do the level and rating first because that's actually more important than anything else before we do the attack and defense. So we roll a rank 2. So a rank 2, dark warrior pendulum, XYZ. And then after that, we're going to go into the attack and defense. So I'm going to open up two of these and let run roll. And then the second one, so the first one, we have 300 attack. Seems very normal for a XYZ of a rank 2 and 100 defense. Now, one of the things I do have to do is make another wheel because I completely forgot. Gain/decrease. And this one's live for you guys. So gain attack, lose attack. Opponents gain attack, opponent loses attack. And then after that, we're going to go and then do all gain attack, all lose attack /defense. And then we just need the defense, and then I'm going to add the defense to all of these because it makes it easier. So then after that, we can just go into here and do like defense, 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 attack, 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 attack /defense. So yeah, I just added two wheels. Yeah, that's completely fine, right? So we have a 300 to 100, and that's a lot of fun. And then these, I'm going to keep open off to the side. These two right here for later. So then after that, we already did that. So we just go into the monster subtype. And what is subtypes? So since we rolled an extra deck monster, we are going to have to choose from Union Tuner, Pendulum, Non-Effect Monster, Effect Monster, Union, Non-Effect Tuner, and Effect Tuner. One of the things I don't want is Pendulum because we already have a Pendulum, and we get an Effect Tuner. So it just gets downgraded to an Effect because ranks cannot be used for a Tuner, and that's completely fine. So initially, the Tuner just drops off from this. So any tuner for XYZs gets dropped off. After that, we're going to go to the card effect. Now, for the card effect, it is a little interesting, as I'm going to open up a notepad real quick, and that was from the last one. So let's see. So card effects we roll twice. So the first one is going to be a return banished to deck. Banished to deck. Then after that, let me get rid of this. Stop seeing. Add cover content. And then we get a special summon from graveyard. From graveyard. Then, after that, we are going to go to the Pendulum or main effect. So, actually, I'm going to have to roll this 4 times. So, might as well roll it 4 times. And while I'm doing that, I could cut these out. And can't cut that out. So, 4 times. A substitute effect like Dingrisu. Oh no, it's destroy. I thought it was substitute. And I can't spell tonight. Destroy. And then the other one is going to be what else? Activate from deck. So for this, let's get to this real quick. So the first one is going to be a main effect. Main effect. After that, we are going to get another one going, and it is going to be a main effect. I'm hoping we get one of these as a pendulum effect. I don't want a blank pendulum effect. Oh, pendulum effect to destroy. But to destroy what? Then after that, for the last one, it is a pendulum. So we have main, pendulum, pendulum. You can't write that at all. So for this, we have the return from banish to deck and special summon from graveyard. And then for the pendulum effect, we have the destroy and then activate from deck. And for the destroy, we're going to need another sub option of a card effect. Like, what are we going to destroy for? Or all that. So we're going to destroy what? So we're going to need to open up the card type. We roll this, and we are destroying what to do what? Destroy a fusion for, and then we go all the way to the, we're going to go to the card effect. And we are going to roll, because we have to roll this again, because we're destroying something for destroy fusion to protect. Okay, so that's definitely interesting. After that, also, we're going to need the monster materials. Let's do that. So, it is a rank 2, and how many materials do we need? So, we're going to need 3 monsters. Okay, that's completely fine. And what type of monsters do we need? Because they are monster X type of monster, and that means we're going to need the monster type. So monster type, let's go. And then it is 3 monsters of Reptile descent. Are there even monsters that are reptiles that are level 2s? If not, this is voided. This option's voided. Reptile, level 2. Well, there are. Oh, Reptile. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is totally doable. So, yeah, that 3 reptile monsters. So, we need to go all the way up here. 3 level 2 reptile monsters. So, activate. We're gonna need to do destroy fusion to protect what? For the pendulum effect. So we have destroy fusion to protect what? Okay, so let's go with the return banish to deck and special summon from graveyard. So for this effect, I would like to do another roll, because returning banish to deck to special summon from graveyard is also going to need this and a summon restriction. So for the summon restriction, we are going to roll it. And what are we going to roll? So Shuffle back when leaves field and effect aren't negated. Okay, so that's definitely fine. And then the other wheel is face up, face down. And it's face up. Face up, and we're gonna need one more thing. Remember that attack and defense wheel that we made? Attack, defense, attack, defense, attack, defense. Face up, defense. So we're going to return a card that's banished to special summon a monster from our graveyard in face up defense position, but shuffle it back into the deck when it leaves the field, and the effects aren't negated, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So for this effect right here, we are going to have to go detach one material from this card, colon. Return one banished, and this is where we're going to need another for a card type. And let's see what we have to shuffle back to. Synchro. They're not making it hard. They're making it very hard on us. You could shuffle, return one banished synchro monster to special summon one. And what type of monster do we need? What type of monster do we need? Because we're running this in a reptile deck. There's so much they need to do for this. It's so funny. Special summon. I mean, fish and reptile could go together, but I'm gonna re-roll that because that's really not good. Thunder. Well, you're summoning this with a rank up magic. Do we have any level 2 dark, level 1 or rank 1 dark warriors? Monsters that are XYZ of 1. That is a dark warrior. We have a dark fiend, dark spellcaster, light warrior. No, we do not. So this is going to be really hard to pull off. You're running reptiles. You know, I'm just going to keep it in the same family. Special summon 1, and this is the special summon 1 reptile monster from your that's gibberish. Monster from your graveyard, but shuffle it into your deck when it leaves the field. In face up defense position. So that's the whole and now that's the whole entire effect that we're going for. Now we're going to need this one right here, and just in case, I summon limit. So we have hard ones per turn, soft ones per turn, once per turn, and no restriction at all. So it's a hard once per turn on the summon. Actually, that's the effect. You can only activate this effect of Chattel Trevesco once per turn. Oh, this card is so bad. It's so bad. But now, the Wheel Decider, let's get that summon. Summon once per turn. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna put that. So now we have to do the Pendulum Effect. So we are destroying to protecting what? Most likely we're destroying to protect a card. And let's get right into it. So we need the card type. This is so fun to do. Let's roll the wheel. If a Link monster is destroyed. If a Link monster is destroyed by an opponent's card, I need Dingarisu's text real quick. Dingarisu. Because Dingarisu helps with a lot of text stuff. So, okay, yeah. You can destroy one fusion monster. I think we have... Do we have a deck, extra deck, and main deck? Let's do that real quick. From field. Well, that's filed. From extra deck, field, hand. So extra deck, field, hand. The hand is a reroll for this situation, but that's absolute 2-3. Add choices, and then we apply wheel changes. So let's see. We're destroying a fusion monster from our field. Destroy one fusion monster you control. Then after that, and we're going to need a card effect. This is the biggest headache I've ever done. So we could banish from field to activate something from deck. You can banish one card type. This is why we always have to go back to card type. We're banishing one card, so we're going to be banishing what? One spell we control. 2. Activate 1. I actually have a special one for this. Because we can only activate 3 cards from our deck, being Pendulum, a spell, or a trap. So we're activating a trap from our deck. Oh my lord, this thing's going to be so confusing. You can banish one spell card you control. Activate 1. This is also why. A very good one, and I'm going to actually have to keep that. No, I don't. We have... Which one is it? Activate 1. Where is it? The trap types. Now, counter traps are voided, so we're going to have to reroll if we get a counter trap. Okay, we can activate 1 continuous trap card from our deck. And what are the restrictions of it? Let's see what the restrictions are going to be. Which restrictions? Shuffle, send, banish. And the restriction is send from field. No, that's the wrong one. So, oh yeah, that's right. That's the one I was missing. So this one is going to be, well, we're activating 1 continuous trap card from our deck. And I'm just going to put when it... Yeah, that's fine. That's going to be fine. And is this effect a once per turn, a hard once per turn, a hard once per duel, or a no restriction at all? No restriction to this effect. I mean, are you really activating this multiple times in a turn to You could banish one spell card. I don't think so. Because it has to be, like, you have to set it or have a continuous field or field spell. So most likely you're going to be using it for the Pendulum Effect, because that's actually very good. Oh, I banished my extra Snake Rain to activate a continuous trap for my deck. Okay, this is definitely a wonky card, but I think we've reached the end of it. So if you guys did enjoy me scrambling around doing this, it was actually a lot of fun. There are some ones that I've also done in the outside of everything else, so let's get right to it. So the other ones I did is Bojana Zdravko, which is a Cyber's XYZ rank 1 with 4 materials. Then after that we have Bukar Aristodemos. You can send one card from your hand to the graveyard, return one banished card to your graveyard. If a pendulum monster you control is destroyed, you can destroy this card instead. It is a scale of 8, and it is a psychic pendulum normal monster with a flavor text: when blades pierce the sky, the lantern of grace shall be destroyed. The line of fortitude shall be hidden under the temple of the stone is laid to ruin. Or until the temple of the stone is laid to ruin. Upon the nights of spells, in the dominions of Wanes, the last palace shall be lost. The sentinel of orbs shall be slain by the blades of betrayal when the song becomes silence. That's lore if you read that correctly. And the final card is Oni Yulayana. It is a fire level 11 Beast Warrior Fusion unit effect. This card reads, once per turn you can either target one winged Beast Warrior monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. A monster equipped with this card is unaffected by opponent's monster effects. Once per turn you can banish one card from your deck face down, special summon one Union Tuner monster from your deck in face up defense position, but its effects are negated, and banish it when it leaves the field. 1200 attack and 4700 defense. The only target that you have is Tune or Torque Tune Gear. And overall, these cards are very interesting indeed when you do the whole entire RNG. It gets a little hard when you're doing a pendulum, but outside of that, it's definitely a lot of fun. Also, one thing that we forgot to do is the scales. So let's do those scales real quick. And the scale for this card is 10. So we have a scale 10 for a XYZ. This card is a yikes. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, please subscribe and hit that like button. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.